Welcome back, DMV. You are watching Connect Network TV, and we are taking things up a notch with another amazing guest today. And right now, we're going to be joined by the CEO of Royal Assistance, Operations Manager, Systems and Strategist, Marie Lewis. Welcome to the show, Marie.
How are you guys doing?
Awesome. So good to have you on the show. I can't wait to hop into this discussion about what you do and how you do it. Go. So we're so glad to have you here to share some strategies to take business to the next level. Marie, first, honey, I need to know, can you tell me how you came up with such a regal name for your company? I just love it.
Well, God did. So he actually wanted me to represent the royal priesthood, and he wanted me to serve as a supporter. So that's it.
Oh, I love that. That very simple and straight to the point. I love that confidence. Tell us more. What else can you tell us about your company?
So my company specializes in doing strategic planning, administrative support, and optimizing systems. So we really just simple the burden of time-consuming tasks and help you to achieve a well-rounded work-life balance.
Let me tell you something. I love it because as you're talking, what I hear is scale. You know, I work specifically with entrepreneurs, aspiring entrepreneurs and investors. And one thing, a problem, this is where you come in, you solve a problem, you fill a void, is people have a great idea. People want to launch a business and they launch, but then it's like, how do I grow this? How do I scale this? How do I get out of the everyday tasks and actually get to be, you know, the vision of the company, grow the company without being in the day-to-day. So tell us how your company actually helps business owners, entrepreneurs, investors, kind of scale their business and not be in the day-to-day operation so much.
Yeah, so we actually begin with grasping the fundamentals because you have to start with the basics. We actually learn about the why before crafting the how, and then we develop a really great, impactful assessment so that they can have their improvements for systems, and then we kind of just improve the strategies and the methods as well. So it's all about just learning how to allow the tools to do the work. And you can just scale.
Oh, okay. You make it sound so simple.
I know, right?
I love it. I love it. This is really good. Let's talk about automation because, I want to get that money on replay. So can you break down for us what is automation and how is it used to enhance a company's productivity? And please throw in some examples so I can walk away with, how do I do this right now?
So automation sometimes gets very complex because people make it that way. Automation is the process of using systems to reduce manual labor. That's it. So instead of manually sending a client onboarding email, we use tools like Dubsado to create workflows that completes the action and sends the email after a payment is received. So automation is literally trigger in action. Your time is now going to be focused on delivering the expertise, and you're going to have happy clients.
Q4 is here, and there's only so many days left in the year. It's nearly almost over. So how would a business increase revenue in just the last couple of days of the year? What do you recommend?
So I actually recommend taking a step back and just going back to the data, like I mentioned, because it's so important to see how it all functioned last quarter and then making it make more sense this quarter. I think when you do smart decisions, it equals to boosting revenue. And that's just as simple as it is. But I understand that for some people, it takes a little bit of understanding. So it's easy.
Yeah, but do you have a specific tool you use to track the data, or is it manually going through each sale and what it was for? What are some suggestions for that to make that part easier?
So I use tools such as your CRM. So tracking to see how many clients come in, and a CRM is a customer relationship software. So getting the data to understand how they answered questions. So there's surveys, there's feedback that you can get. Just because when you work with someone, that means that they understand your process. So getting their experience up front is a great way to understand how to track the data and how to make it better for the next clients.
Hiring staff, having a team, having a virtual assistant is something that so many of us are doing as we're scaling. So can you kind of explain how does the service, the help from Royal Assistants differ from just hiring a virtual assistant in your business?
So most virtual assistants are doers. We're executors. We actually specialize in doing the management on the operations as well as just following through with the task. Because a lot of virtual assistants, you tell them to do a task, they'll complete it, great. But they don't actually follow through with the updates and doing other things. So that dual role approach is most effective. And I also prioritize just self-care because a business success cannot be successful without you actually being a well-being person. So we specialize in making sure that we support you with goodies like massages and gift bags, just as a reminder that you matter.
Oh, I love that. Please bring me the massages and the gift cards. I'll take them all.
Love it. Love it, love it, love it. And so let's talk about, the benefits of streamlining your processes and procedures, because at the end of the day, we're all business women and we are here to serve, to help our clients and customers. So how can having streamlined services increase your productivity, increase even like your customer loyalty?
Yeah. So when it comes to a business running smoothly, everyone involved has a better experience because it's streamlined. So orders are processed quickly, inquiries are addressed promptly, and then even services are just delivered as promised. This is the reality, right? Because we want to make clients feel valued and appreciated and encouraging them to return and also recommend your service. That's like the key thing. So I think when you're establishing a new business, you want to build that trust. And also that's going to be the core of your customer loyalty.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I agree with you 100%. Never, ever be afraid to ask for a referral. I am a life insurance producer, and that is where most of my business comes from. So we have to open our mouths because closed mouths don't get fed. And if you had a good customer experience, why not ask that customer to recommend more customers to you? This is like Business 101, guys. Many of our viewers are entrepreneurs, and we always want to know what's the best way to work with you, since you've already highlighted your amazing services. How do we find you?
Yeah, so it's amazing because the internet is a great place to start. You can actually look at my website at www.royalassistance.com, as well as Instagram. I'm there mostly because I like to share all the tidbits in the actual reality space of my back end. So that will be Royal Assistance, and that's where you can find me.
Thank you so much. That was a super powerful conversation. I hope everybody took a ton of notes.
All right, DMB, don't go anywhere. We will be right back with the latest news from London Knighton. So get ready to get all the tea. See you soon.